Hello my friends, this is your friend Alex the Super Nintendo Gamer. Welcome back to this channel and this week's episode of the Alex Game Show. And today my friends, I'm going to tell you my review on Super Mario 3D Land. And of course, for our review, we have the gameplay in the background. And I want to ask you guys questions. Did you guys play Super Mario 3D Land when it first came out, or did you play it later? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd like to hear them. Okay, my friends, Super Mario 3D Land is a 3D platform game for the Nintendo 3DS, and it is the first original 3D Mario game for a handheld system, not counting the Super Mario 64 DS remake back in 2004 for the DS. And it's also the second 3D Mario game for handheld, and the first original. Okay, now we're going to tell a little history about the game. This game was announced back in 2010, and it was announced when Nintendo was announcing this game. They said this would be a different 3D Mario game. It would play like a 2D Mario game. And you're wondering, how could a 3D Mario game play like a 2D Mario game? Well, actually, when you get playing the game, all the levels are in 3D. But you gotta get to the end of the flag, you gotta get to from the end, you gotta start from the beginning line and get to the flagpole, just like you do in 3D Mario games, like Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario World, and like Super Mario Land. You gotta get to the end of the level. And it's kind of similar to other 3D games like Pac-Man World, that's kind of like that. Instead of like a 2D side scroll, they're 3D platforms. And this game's really, really awesome fun. And also, too, this is a lot different from the other 3D Mario games. As we've seen 3D Mario games like Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine, which was sandbox kind of styles. Like you have to get like the stars and shine sprites to go on. And the Super Mario Galaxy 1 2 games was kind of similar like to this, where you had to get to the end of the goal. They had kind of a similar thing, but you just got to collect a lot of power stars. This 3D Mario game, Super Mario 3D Land, makes 3D Mario games different. One thing that changes, back from 64 up to Galaxy 2, if Mario got hit, his health bar would go down. In this game, he shrinks. Like if he's Fire Mario and gets hit, he turns back to Super Mario. And if he gets hit again, he turns back to Smart Mario. And of course, if he gets hit with Smart Mario, it's game over! And you gotta start back in from the beginning level or the last checkmark point. But there's also more to this game. One thing that makes it a little different. The game does have different themed worlds, but the levels don't hardly go with the theme. There may be like a few that goes with that theme, but most of them, all the levels kind of own different themes. So it's like you're in the desert, you might see like a ghost house or something different. Or like you're in a snow world, you might see like a tropical level. Or like, say, like in a lava world, you might be like in a mountain-like theme. Kind of a little bit different. So, the levels are all kind of own different themes, and in each level, you collect like the star medals, and you try to get to the end of the level, and collect power-ups and coins and one-ups, and find secrets to help Mario get through the level as you process through the game. Of course, the game story, we know pretty much what the game story is. Bowser kidnaps Princess Peach again. There's a bad storm and all the super leaves all go flying all over the place, and of course Mario gets a letter the next day, him and Toad's that Princess Peach has been kidnapped by Bowser again. Which is not too surprising. And this came back in 2011. This is over about 13 years old, and it still holds up to date as a really excellent 3D Mario game. We also see a lot of new things, and both old and new come back. One thing that we see is the return of the Super Leaf, which turned Mario in this game to Tanuki Mario instead of Raccoon Mario, which was the first time the Tanuki suit was in a 3D Mario game. And we also see like new power-ups like the Boomerang Flower, it turns Mario into Boomerang Mario, which is also kind of like the Hammer Bros suit a little bit from Super Mario Bros. 3. We also see another version of the Super Leaf called the Statue Leaf, I think it's called. It looks like the Super Leaf, but it's kind of gray like a statue, looks like kind of like a stone. And when Mario gets it, he turns into Tanuki Mario, but he gets like a little red scarf around his neck, and if you press like the R or the L button, he will turn into a statue Mario, like he did in Super Mario Bros. 3. We also see the return of Luigi in this game as a playable character in the 3D Mario game. We know Luigi's a little different. If you played like Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2, you know that Luigi runs a little faster and he jumps a little higher. And also, too, Luigi gets the Super Leaf. He don't turn into like a Tanuki like Mario does. Instead, he turns into a fox, which is a little different, and he flies around in it. So his power-up is a little bit different as Mario's. And also, too, we're going to get also to another cool thing about these levels, each of all the levels are kind of all designed different, and they're excellent 3D platforms with their own challenges and all different things. And also, we also see the return of like the fake Bowser's, which was used in Super Mario Brothers and its sequel, Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels. They make fake Bowser makes a return too, as well as Boom Boom from Super Mario Bros. 3. This game also introduces a brand new character named Pom Pom, which is like Boom Boom's like female counterpart, probably his sister. And unlike him, it uses brute force. She uses more like ninja skills, like throws boomerangs and disappears and makes like illusions of her to throw Mario off. You can always tell which one's real one by the bow in her hair. And also too, the poison mushrooms come back in this game too, and I'll get to them later here. See, after you complete the game, you unlock a brand new world. A brand new world's called the Special Worlds. They're like eight extra bonus worlds that you get in the game, but they're a lot more challenging. Some of the levels in the special worlds are like the same ones that you played all the way in the original worlds, but or like harder. Like some of them like maybe more difficult, or like you have to get to the to the end of the goal in a short amount of time, like a speed run like level, or there'll be like all different things. You have to play them all, check them out, and they also have some of their own originals as well too. It's like a harder version, I'd say. And that's also the poison mushrooms are in it too. Kind of like gives almost like a Lost Levels like feel to it. And that's where you unlock Luigi after you clear the special one. And of course, in the special worlds, there is a different boss. Of course, you've probably seen him before. He was in some of the past Super Mario games. It is the return of Dry Bowser. Yes, he shows up in this. So fireballs and all that, and I don't think boomerangs work on him. You just gotta dodge him and hit that button and knock him into the lava. We also see, and also too, we don't want to forget one of the most highlight things when we talk a little bit about the gameplay. As you play the game, you don't have, it has a little bit different from the other 3D Mario games, like you could like rotate the whole screen. You're kind of limited how you can like move the screen, like if you press like the button, like the D button, like on left or right, that makes the screen turn, but it don't make it like turn around completely, just a little bit to kind of see different angles of the game. You can also like get like on crease or like binoculars to kind of see ahead. And that's what makes where the 3D game part comes in. Like if you're using like cannons or binoculars in the game that you find, you can actually move like like that's the 3D. You can move it around like this and kind of angle like all different ways and angle it up different ways too, which was an excellent part Nintendo used for this game because they really wanted to take excellent advantage for this game. Now they said according to the Super Mario Wiki site, they thought the frog suit and the hammer suit was going to come back. Of course, they didn't put those in, and instead the hammer suit was replaced by the boomerang suit. Frog suit didn't come back in. That would have been cool if the frog suit was in a 3D Mario game. I wonder how that would have been. Probably a little bit about the same, but he would jump high and swim better. Oh, and we also get to this one point in this game. Since this game came out in 2011, that was also the anniversary of Zelda, too. I think it was like the 25th anniversary. And in World 5 and World 5 2, there was a level at kind of like a 2D Zelda level, kind of like those old classic Zelda levels where you're like looking down at the screen, like this is the screen, and you're looking down like you're almost like you're looking down at it, kind of flat looking. There's a level like that, and it has like if you like there's a part where there's like a room with torches in it, and you use like Fire Mario to light them all up. You hear like that little Zelda music. So that was a really nice treat in that game. It really brings a classic feel, like Mario jumped into Zelda world all of a sudden. A little bit different. And there's also a lot. Oh yeah, we can't not forget the propeller box. This game also featured the propeller box and this coin block that Mario could get on his head. If you got like the propeller block, propeller block box. I mean, you could fly up in the air, and Mario could he could fly up in there like propeller Mario did, like in New Super Mario Bros. 3 and the coin box. You could get like extra coins, like you run and you get extra coins. This game also had another different power-up called the Invincible Leaf. I think it was called the Invincible Super Leaf or Invincible Leaf. It had a different name. It always appeared like you mess up like so many times in the level, it would appear, and when you hit Mario turn into Tanuki Mario, but instead of it being a brown suit, it turned to like a white sparkling dazzle suit, and you'd have like star power and Tanuki power at the same time, but endless star power. It would really help you out if you was like in a tight, like you was like in a level that was frustrating, you need it just to get through it, or if you just wanted to, just like say, get a bunch of mess ups that way, where you get just quiet up that power up. But once you complete that level, you can't use that power up again unless you start a new file. This game has it's an excellent 3D platform game. There's just tons of stuff in this game, from collecting star medals, acquiring out the different power-ups, and tackling all different challenges. This is a 3D Mario game as for the ages. Now, I highly recommend this, my friends, for you. If you're a fan of 3D Mario games or just a fan of 3D platform games, this is the excellent game for your Nintendo 3DS library collection. And also, too, there's one more thing I'd like to bring up on this game. Sweet Pass. If you activate, well, now the Sweet Pass is not continuing, but back if you did like Sweet Pass, you could, and you met like a place, you'd actually get like extra bonus power-ups at the Toad houses, which was good, because once you did the Toad houses, they disappear. Well, that's pretty much wraps it for this day's view. This game's an excellent 3D platform game, and this game will keep you coming back over and over to it. Believe me, I play hours of this game. This is a game that is just pure excellent. Nintendo really did an excellent job. As Mario say, let's go! Thank you guys for watching. If you like this type of content, please give a like, a share, and subscribe to Alex Super Nintendo Gamer for more reviews on video games and video game products too, and more. And this is where we review, talk, and showcase video game products and video games on the Alex Game Show every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Have a great day and God bless you, my friends. See you on Mario Monday for World 7 for Super Mario Bros. 3. God bless you, my friends, and have a great day. Bye-bye!